Why do we worry? Is worrying preventable? If it is preventable, how do we do it? If you are someone who worries a lot, you would say that this is not the best emotion, and you will always envy someone who does not worry and does not care. In this video today, we will discuss some interesting facts about worry, and I will give you a simple way to get rid of the majority of your worries. To spice it up, in this video we will use an example of my buddy John, who lives near a river that has broken its banks before. Let's jump into it. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Hashmi and I am a junior doctor in the NHS UK. In my channel you will find interesting health related topics and juicy life curiosities just like this one. And if you want more of this, hit subscribe and ding the bell. Worry is a common psychological problem. In this video I aim to give you some basic steps so that you can get your worries into perspective and feel confident to stop worrying. Before we go into more details, let's have a look at this research done by Borkovic and Newman in 1999. They studied the question, is worrying useful? They asked people with anxiety to monitor their worries and then went back to them and asked them what happened. And that was when they found these interesting facts about worries. They found that 84% of the worries never happened. 13% of the worries did happen, but the people coped with them better than they thought they would. And only 3% of the worries happened and turned out as badly as the people had predicted. These people said that in no instance had worrying about the problem prevented it from happening. This research tells us that most of the things we worry about are unlikely. So what's the point? If you think for a moment, you will know that worries are only expressed for future events. And even sometimes, if things have already happened, you worry about the future consequences of those particular things. Because our brain portrays an image of a future event which might or might not happen. And if this emotion becomes strong enough, it can affect your life significantly. Now the question is, how do we prevent it? There are some strategies. Let's have a look. Now the next question is, how do we actually stop it from happening? A simple way to get rid of the majority of worries is to simply ask yourself these 4 basic questions. Number 1. Is this a thought or a fact? Number 2. Is this something I am imagining might happen? Number 3. What is the evidence this will happen? Number 4, which is my favorite. What other ways could things work out? If you asked all these 4 questions whenever you are worried about something, this will help you putting your worries into perspective and helping you making a strategic plan to cope with those problems at that time. Because worry is only useful if it leads to action. Sometimes things can go wrong. If a worry seems likely, it is better to make a coping plan and then when your mind returns to it, distract yourself. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the video, I told you about my favorite friend John, who was living near a river that had broken its banks before. When John finished his on-call duties today, he came home and he checked the news. There were some weather reports warning of very heavy rain. Now his brain immediately portrays an image of his flooded house and broken bank. He did not panic and he was not worried. You know why? Because he had subscribed my channel and watched this video. He asked himself those 4 questions and made a coping plan. His coping plan is to check his insurance documents are up to date and kept upstairs. And he arranged to move his belongings upstairs. After that, he relaxed and he stopped worrying. Because worrying will not stop the rain. Sometimes you can't prevent the outcome. This strategy will help you to make a plan and feel confident in such situations and I am sure this will put you in a better situation to handle such problems in future. Another way of reducing worries is to ask yourself how important the worry is. Sometimes we worry about things that are not life and death. For example, I may be late for an appointment, but good questions to get this sort of worry into perspective is, will this matter in 5 years, or will this matter in 2 weeks? I am sure that you will have some answers that will be helpful. It has always worked for me. Most worries do not happen. For likely worries, it always helps to have a coping plan. Because worrying does not stop things from happening. It just makes people anxious. Worry is like a rocking chair. It will give you something to do, but it won't get you anywhere. Distraction is very important, and it can help when you are worried, because worries will not leave your mind. They will always be there. It just depends how do you react to them. Some of the simpler ways to distract yourself is to watch TV, do a puzzle, do a job, read a book, speak to someone, or go out. These are all good examples, and I'm sure they will help you. If you liked today's video, please subscribe to the channel for similar content in future. Till then, stay healthy and bye bye.